Now, St. Matthew's 24:15. God given you a formula. What to look for. Who to look for. And when you see the man that revealed these things unto you in specific, and they matches, you know this is the God-sent man that God has sent to show you these things. And when his boys go all over the world and go complete this here, then this is coming to end. This reason I'm telling you, we're standing in the midst of the judgment of Jesus Christ as I speak to you. I tried to give this to the ministers. I wrote the book as he told me, the year of 1995, as I was caught up in the spirit between the earth and sun. It moved as a snail pace. It didn't go nowhere. So on. 3 more books followed after that. I sent them to the ministries all over the world, and I sent letters, 12 or 1300, to the nation, to ministers, speaking concerning Saddam Hussein, that he shouldn't be killed, and showed them who I was and where I was, that I was preparing the way for the return of Jesus Christ. This was in 2006. Nobody responded. Well, God is giving you a formula here, what to look for. But he still, but he told you the gospel will go all over the world. So this is the work of God. You know this is not mine. But he knew that the only way I was going to get that, he was going to have to set up a network for me to get this published. 24, St. Matthew 24:50. When you therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy places. Whosoever readeth it, let him understand. Let that man understand. Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. And woe unto him that are, and woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but the elect say, those days shall be shortened. And you know good and well, these days is flying by like hours. You know that. Well, as soon as you wake up in the morning time, it seems like you're ready to go back to go to bed. You don't even say, we don't even have to even guess that. This is part of Bible. Everything that I have read to you this morning is part of Bible prophecy unfolding itself. But there shall rise false Christ, verse 24, and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Behold, I have told you before. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chamber, believe it not. But as the lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For wheresoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together immediately. But the tribulations of those days shall be shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from the heaven, and the power of the heaven shall be shaken. He talking the sun, the moon. You go back to Revelation chapter 12 after Jesus spoke in Revelation. When he get back, he told you about the star. The woman had 12 stars. The sun was on her above. The sun was above her head, and she had strength of the sun, and the stars on 12 stars on her head, on the crown of her head. But the part is, I'm trying to rush this. We go to Daniel. He said the prophecy of Daniel. This became the format. This became the formula of the United States of America that Jesus was talking concerning the United States of America. This is what he's talking about, and this is where I'm going with this. This is the reason I gave you the chart right there. He said, Daniel, right here. This was before the revelation of Jesus Christ. It was the revelation before Jesus went to his Father in heaven. But when he came back and signified to his Father in heaven, spoke back, then we know that this was the part that Jesus was talking about. Daniel chapter 2. 15, 24. My bad. This is the part of St. Matthew's 24, 15, 51. What Jesus was talking about. He just referred you to Daniel. Go to Daniel. That's what he was telling you. So Daniel chapter 2. Thou, O king, sawest, 31st verse, and behold, a great image, this great image, whose brightness was excellent, stood before thee, and and the form thereof was terrible. He's talking about the United States of America and the United Nations. This image head was of fine gold. His breast and his arms are silver. Breast and arms are silver. And his thighs are brass, and his belly and his thighs are brass, his belly and his thighs are brass, his legs are iron, his feet part iron and part clay. His legs are iron, and his feet part iron and part clay. This is the formula he gave you. Now, thou sawest, verse 34, till that a stone was cut out without hand, which smote the image upon his feet, that were of iron and clay, and brake them to pieces. Then was the iron, the clay, the brass, the silver, and the gold broken to pieces together, and became like the chaff of the summer threshing floor, and the winds carried them away, that no place was found but them. And the stone that smote the image became a great mountain, and filled the whole earth. This was Jesus Christ. Head of gold and breast silver. Gold is wealth, considered wealth. Silver is wealth, but the gold is the greater of the two. So the head of gold become the greatest and the wealthiest nation upon the face of the earth. So the head of gold is the United States of America, supported by a lesser wealthy nation, which are United Nations, as the shoulders support the head and chest support the head. These are supported nations. But the brass, symbol of brass, is the military structure, the generals, the commanders-in-chief of the military. These are the 10 military generals of the 10 military fighting forces belong to these 7 nations. The legs is of iron. Iron metal is what the legs is iron, and the flesh was